Just a rotation through the shoulders. Pull the tummy in, squeeze your bum. Lift up, tuck chin down. Do not let your shoulders go up. Keep them down. Alright, rotate your shoulders round. Head to one side, head to the other side, head to one side, head to the other side. Okay, we're going to go down into some squats. And this one, I really want you to come up and tuck the pelvis forward. Towel under your heels. And you'll be able to get lower into your squat. Alright, so down we go. And 1. Tummy in. Try and drop that bum. If you can get your bum nice and low, 3. And 4. Keep the shoulders back. And 5. We're only doing 10. If you've got time, you're going to do 20. We're doing 10s today. Shoulders back, tummy in, looking forward. Again. Again. Stay low, try and get down as low as you can. You're going to hold it for 10. 9, tummy in, 8, 7. Bring the arms to the side. Take them up ahead. And then come up and down. Give it a shake. Tuck the pelvis underneath and release. Tuck the pelvis underneath and release. And again. Now, contract. Release. Grow up. Don't sink through it. Release. Again. Release. One more. And go into a lunge. Again, the heel is up. You've got a band on the back leg. You want to go nice and low. Now you're going to pulse this one. Okay? So you want it really low. And 2, 4, 6. Arms out. 8, 10. Do 20 if you don't have time. Let's go to the other side. Press the band down. So it's on the lower legs. Go down, hold. Alright? Now you're going to go down nice and low. Shoulders back, tummy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up and relax. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Now you're going to stretch out those quads. So you can take one leg up behind and hold it here. Again, pressing the pelvis slightly forward to get a nice opening through the hip flexor there into your quadricep, and you're going to hold that one there, and then you can change it onto the other side. So you take the leg up, heel in towards the bottom, push the pelvis forward, breathe, shoulders back, tummy in. Imagine there's a piece of string through the top of the head, so that whenever you're exercising, you're lifted. If any of you have done any ballet, you will understand what I mean. It means lift up, squeeze the tummy, engage the core. Right, you're going to take one leg out behind you and you're going to bring it back in again. So you're going to keep the body upright. You're going to go down into a lunge and breathe. And again, down into a lunge and breathe. So you're working the front leg, breathing in, breathing out. And again, breathing in, breathing out. And again, stick the leg back and up. Keep the shoulders back as much as you can. Now if you have something to hold, that's going to help you. So some weights, if you have something in the room, that you could have got nothing in here. So you're going to put a little bit more pressure through that front leg. Now the idea here is to keep the back leg straight, to stretch out that hip flexor and bring it back. Using all the muscles in the lower back, in the glute, and in the quad, and calm. Breathing in. And use the core. Breathing in. Even though you're focusing on your lower body, this needs to be engaged. All the time you want to be bringing it in. As you breathe out, you want to feel your abs closing close to the spine. Alright. Exactly the same thing on the other side. Nice and easy, okay? Breathe in. And first one is a test. If you've got tight hips, just be a little bit careful here, okay? And then bring it back. So you're going to breathe in, go down nice and low, and up. See if you can go lower. Keep the shoulders back. You physically press your shoulders back as you go into that lunge, and then come back up. So breathe in, and breathe in, down, breathe out. That's it. And you're going to do the same thing again. So you go down, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, down and up and down in that lunge and stretch and come up. And again, and down in the lunge and stretch and come up and relax. Good. A few calf raises. Lift. Breathe out and breathe in. Squeeze the bum. Again, up and gently down. Again. Focusing on one spot in front. You want to feel as though your shoulders back and you're really over the center of your core. Yes, calf raises are really easy, but the key is staying up there, using the muscles of your core and the muscles in your lower legs. Squeeze. Stay up there for a little bit longer. Take the arms up above the head and do the same thing and hold it there, and shoulders back and tummy in. Squeeze the back side, take it down, lift up, keep your knees straight and lifted. So you want to try and go right up onto those toes and down again. Let's work the arms. So I want you to take your long band. We're going to do some rows. You're going to stand on the band. Okay, around the centre, in the same hand as the foot lifts forward. You're going to hinge the hip and you're going to row. Now, test it. If it goes floppy, you need to get a little bit tighter under there. Okay, so you stand with the ball of the feet, retract the shoulders back. Pull and release. Pull and release. And pull back. Using the muscles of the back, the tummy in. Push the bum back, so you've got a hinge there. And you're using your glute and your hamstring simultaneously. Pull it back and hold. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. You've got 10 of these. If you've got time on holiday, you're going to do 20. Why are we doing high rep? Well, for women in menopause, we need to do low rep. However, we don't have access when we're on holiday to heavier weights. Therefore, if we do higher rep, we tend to keep that lactic acid feeling. We work ourselves almost to failure with a lighter weight. This is not what we should be doing long term. It's called deloading, really. So you're deloading your muscles. You're using lighter weights. You're using higher reps to get that training effect. But it's not long term. It's almost like a rest for your body. Do the same thing on the other side. So really wrap the band around the hand there. Breathe in, breathe out, retract shoulders, tummy in, hinge. The hinge is important. We're not hunching, we hinge into position. Check the toe feels right. Check the band's okay. Retract the shoulders back. Before you start, go. 1, hold and release. 2, hold and release. Take it down a little bit lower if you need some more tension. And again, make sure you've got that hinge. So if you're going to look at it from sideways, up on the toe of the back foot, hinge. Now you're working hamstring, glute, tummy, retract the shoulder back. So you're using all the muscles in the back of the shoulder, in towards the spine. Now pull that tummy in more, looking slightly forward, down, not up. Don't want to hyperextend through the back of the neck there. Breathe. And in, and breathe. And in, and breathe. And in, keep it going. You got it. And again. And again. Or when you've done your 10 or your 20, you're going to come back with the legs a little bit of a shake. From here, we're going to go into biceps. So we do back and biceps. And then onto shoulders. Shoulders back, tummy in. All right, so biceps, nice and easy. Up here. All right. Bending the knees. Tummy in, shoulders back. Again, retract. We're not starting from this position. And we go up. Nice bend in the knee there. And up. Now, if you want to, you can take one leg back, wrap that other hand around the mat, go down into a nice lunge. Now lift up through the tummy, squeeze the bum. Again, slowly down. So this is when the muscle is lengthening under a contraction. That's the most important. If you need to get more tension, you wrap the hands around, keep going. Again, stay nice and low in that position with the shoulders back and the tummy in. Give your backside a little bit of a squeeze. and push the toes into the floor so you're also activating the quad. Undo. Change the other side. So we start with this position. Retract the shoulders, a little bend in the legs, and we lift up, and we go down. Now we don't want it wobbling all over the place, so lock the elbows against the waist. You come up, and then down, and then down, and then down. Now remember what I said about your lunge. So again, we are going to keep one foot forward, and we're going to take the other leg back this time. Retract. Now you're going to have to wrap your hands more effectively around the back to get some more tension. Keep the shoulders back, take the leg back. Down you go in a nice lunge. Wrap again. Release slowly. So as a muscle lengthens under tension is how you build strength. You can still do this. This is maintenance for a good body when you're on holiday and the rest of your life. Yeah? It's a lifestyle. If you are consistent with it, you will have a good figure throughout your menopause into post-menopause and beyond. Where's that tummy? Pull it in. Down with that leg a little bit more. Press those toes into the floor to activate the quad. Come on, let's give it 2 more. And release. And release, and come back out of that. Okay, give it a little bit of a shake. We're going to go into some shoulders. We're going to do single arm side delts. Okay. Has to be quite floppy because you've got to get the arm horizontal. Keep one hand here so you know you're engaged. Okay, go down a little bit of a squat, up, down. Slowly release, and up. Slowly release, and up. You don't really want to be going beyond horizontal here. Release. 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 Chin down, but not looking at the floor. Yeah, so you're lengthening through the spine. And again, lift, release, lift, release, relax, change to the other side. Try and mimic exactly the same on one side you did on the other. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see the position of the spine. So retract the shoulders first, tummy in, little dip. Take it out to the side. Now, I've got an injury on this side, so I'm just going to let that go out a little bit more. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, squeeze, squeeze, and up. So the elbow is slightly bent, okay? Very, very slightly. Release, and release, and chest up. Shoulders slightly back, tummy is in, sink down, give your bum a little bit of a squeeze. Look forward, chin down, not all the way down, yeah, lift, down, tummy in, keep going, and so from there, it's not this, it's just a lift outside. That's really important. So when you're doing shoulders, if you can do it with a mirror in front of you, just put the hands on here and rotate around. The point at which the shoulder looks widest, you take the arms down. It's not the slope, it's the mountain. Engaging through the lat, pulling the tummy in. Width across here. We're looking for the X shape, all right? That's an hourglass figure, okay? There are variables. Every one of us is different, right? So you might be more apple shape, like me, in which case you really have to work hard on lifting and on working this. If you're more hourglass shape, maybe you want to work harder just here. And it's all about shaping technique, and everyone can have the figure that they want. They just have to be really clever and work with a coach who understands how to shape your body at midlife. Key to this is super high intensity interval training that really burns fat. I haven't managed to do any. I've done a lot of walking, though walking, as you know, is zone 2. And zone 2 for ladies in menopause will make you hold fat if you do too much. So what we want to do is really do fast and slow when we walk as much as we can. So we're accelerating and then releasing. But when you get back to normal, you want to make sure that you're doing, back home I mean, you want to make sure that you're doing your interval training on something like an assault bike, one of those air bikes, really fantastic, shoulders back, tummy in. Point toe, just going to lift. This is a little bit of glute extension here. It's not a big movement, it's to activate this muscle. All right. This muscle is working the legs in, the standing muscles working, track the shoulders back. Again, where is that stomach? Pull it in. I'm only going to do 10 today, but you're going to do 20. And then back. All right. If you're short on time, obviously 10 is going to be your key. All right. So from here, you lift away and down. Shoulders are back, tummy is in, you're working the glute, you push away. And lift. Lift. Go, keep going, lift. And lift. And lift. And lift. Okay, when you're done, you're just going to take hold of a piece of furniture that won't move. You're going to go down into a squat. And you're going to hold it down there for a range of movement, all right? Now, what we should be able to do is balance here. There's no way that I can, all right? I want you to round your back, and you hold, drop the head. Then you're going to work out how to get up. Now, you're going to use whatever you're holding on to help you, but I don't want you to jerk your body. So place as much as you can the weight over the toes. I want you to imagine you've got a bar on your back. So retract the shoulders back, tummy in, and coming up from the squat, and relax. Then you're going to go down again, hold on, down. Shoulders back, tummy is in. Now I'm going to go up again. Get ready, breathe in. Nice. All right, take your band. I'm going to put it onto your legs. And I want you to do some sideways walks all the way across the room, like so. Come on, this way. And then all the way back. This way, down. And we go over to the side. Tiny, tiny little steps. As low as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a shake. That's all for today. Now I want you to do your own beautiful stretch down on the floor, a bit of hamstring, just to really enjoy the day, get your body relaxing, and I will see you again very shortly.